Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, a hot day out there today. It's been like very, very hot, guys. I'll do there. Stop that then. Sweet. So that's cool. It's been a very, as I say, hot day here, guys, today. I just had to come inside. I was going to do the broadcast inside the conservatory, but it actually got too hot and too bright. So it was hard to even see the screen, and you would have just seen like all the sun shining on there. But anyway, guys, welcome along to my TBC Live Broadcast 318, coming to you live here from New Zealand, Christchurch, and having a lovely day here today. Complete opposite of yesterday. We had about 5 or 7 degrees Celsius, which was quite a change in temperature, plus a lot of rain. And yesterday it was about, I don't know, a flood going out from about 1.5 meters from our sidewalk guttering, so it was on the road, and you wouldn't have been able to jump over it unless you ran and jumped. Maybe you could have jumped over it, but yeah. So nice to see you guys there. MD Ariful Simon over there in Italy. Great to have you there. 3 o'clock, just after 3 in the morning there. This tells me how dedicated these guys are in the TBC community. Also nice to see Musa there. Welcome along, Musa. Great to have you here, and also another broadcaster there. I think Musa's doing a French broadcast meeting, and I think that's just before my one. Is that correct, Musa? I did see one the other day, but what happened when I checked it, it just came back to the live events page, and I was just wondering if that was probably wasn't the correct link, for that, but never mind. Yeah, 3 a.m. in the morning. You need to get some sleep at some stage, MD Simon, Ariful. So, all right, I'm going to just take you guys over to the blog, just give you some updates. There's not that many updates today, but something else I was going to share with you too that came up in our broadcasting meeting today, and that was something to do with what Donald Trump has just done. Okay, so I'll come up to that very shortly. Just give you a few updates there in the meantime. Right. So your capabilities can be found within you internally. It's not external. Okay, so this is TBC Randy talking about this in his video that he put out there today, his live broadcast that he does each week from Monday to Thursday. And that is, I believe, at 10 a.m. Pacific time, okay? 7 a.m. Pacific time, Tuesdays to Thursdays. Mondays to Thursdays, I think he's doing that too. So check that one out, guys, if you haven't seen TBC Randy and what this is all about.
Hello, folks. This
I'll give you a little bit of
Wilson. Welcome to another live broadcast with TBC Randy.
A bit of a trailer on this, okay?
And this is broadcast number 232. And it's a Monday morning for me here in sunny California. Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in always. We have another great week ahead of us of live broadcasts, not just from me, but from our entire broadcaster crew. There's so many broadcasters out there, and a lot of great things are happening right now. Congratulations for all of you guys that attended Send Button meetings today, and as you know, today Monday is Send Button Day. We're going to take a quick look at some of the stuff on the blog a little bit and talk about some of the things that we can do to increase our capability as a TBC community. Let me say what's up to you guys now on the chat room. I know that, okay, there's a few of you guys here that are tuning in here. Pixie, good morning to you, and thanks for being here always. And Daria Medlock, thanks so much for being here as well. And I'm sure there's more people gonna jump on here as time goes on. Anyhow, let's get right into things today, guys. I want to review a little bit of the review a little bit of the blog here.
All right, so guys, check this one out. TBC Randy, the original voice of TBC, and he is still going strong on broadcast, the live broadcast 232, since we've been doing the live broadcasts. I think that started about March, April 2018. So check that one out, guys. We've got another one here, April 29th. This is the send button meetings start now. Let's have a look at this. What a fantastic English send button meeting we had today with Mbae Derek over there in Cameroon. He's doing a fantastic job in the community, and as always, you know, a lot of these other guys as well here, including the Sharma, what's her name now? Sharma Tara over there in India doing the Hindi send button meeting, and Samuel Bolger in the French send button meeting, and got Miznur Rahman doing the Bangladesh send button meeting. We've got Syed doing the, I think he's doing a different language over there in India. Pratam Kumar's doing the Madhupuri send button meeting, and these guys are all doing a fantastic job. And I see that we've got some people doing, not actually in the broadcasting community yet, but coming up in the contests to win the, you know, the 200 grains of gold each week. So there's people coming out of that area now. So what is TBC Confidential? This is what we look on when we're in meetings. The information that's in there is confidential, okay? So I can't tell you. You'll need to attend a send button meeting to find out. So this here is quite straightforward, guys. Just mentions about what happens if you discount the TBC coins, and you know why we have to have a blockchain that has to be you know maintained, and how much it costs to get that blockchain maintained, and the people and staff and programmers and developers to, you know, pay those people for what they are doing for our community. Okay, so here he is again. This is the third time now this man has won the 200 grains of gold for the weekly Bitcoin contest. Mr. Victor Adichie over there in Nigeria has just you know, for the third time now won the 200 grains of gold. So he's now just you know, showing the rest of the world that it can be done. And here we are. Congratulations to it's actually Victor Adichie for winning this week's Bitcoin contests, the third time to win, with an impressive 28 paid sign-ups last week. You will receive 200 grain of gold of Bitcoin right now during the live broadcast of the English send button meeting. Now, for you guys that come along and had a look at that today, you would have seen Victor being, you know, paid that Bitcoin. There was a little bit of a conflict with the network, you know, so there's a network wasn't going very well for him at that stage, but he managed to receive that. And you know, what admin is saying here is we will show the whole TBC community the live transfer of Bitcoin to the Bitcoin wallet. You will provide us using the Bitref website before and after. Please carefully provide us a fully functional Bitcoin wallet address that is in your possession. There is zero room for a mistake in this size of a Bitcoin transfer. So be 100% sure that you are giving us a correct Bitcoin address. We will use the grain of gold calculator to determine how much 200 grain is right now in USD and send the equivalent amount to you in Bitcoin. Okay, so I think that was 542 USD today was 200 grains of gold. So Victor Adichie received that USD amount in Bitcoin. Okay, so here are the leaderboard charts there for the last week. And look at some of those countries coming in there now, guys. Zaire, Spain, Trinidad, Benin, Kenya, Latvia, wow, Congo. These are some of the new ones I've seen there now. Belarus, Kazakhstan, Greece, Russian Federation, India, Italy, Philippines, Ukraine, Ivory Coast, Nigeria. Wow, keep the good work up, guys. It's fantastic. Okay, so we have analysed the results of this Bitcoin contest and have found that the TBC members in Nigeria led the whole TBC community in growth with 34 contestants and 75 paid sign-ups last week. Wow. 28 countries have 186 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 1,578 members in it. All right, so there we are, guys. Out of that 1,578 members, there's only 186 who were contestants last week for the 200 grains of gold. Okay, so what happened to the other nearly just over 1,300 people? Here's your chance, guys, to step up and actually earn some Bitcoin. And if you take out the top amount of enrollees for the week, you are going to get that 200 grain of gold. Victor actually said something in his in the send button meeting. That's how he is achieving so many results. And this is exactly how it was when I was, myself on the road doing sales. Exactly what Victor mentioned is how I achieve success as well. Doing the sales on the road. So there is a brand new week. This is a brand new week, and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 720 merchants now, and as that number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages such as Russian, Tagalog, Greek, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. All right. I think the person I would recommend to be a send button host, I think for Tagalog, would either be Nonito Rabal or Mary Lou Brow. Okay, one of those two people at this stage that I know who are really stepping up in the Filipino community. Maybe have a look at doing that for yourselves, because I know that you both would make a fantastic job as send button hosts. So in order to participate in Bitcoin contests, you need to be a qualified full-timer. To qualify, you need a completed profile. You have to have viewed a recent send button meeting, and you must have at least 2 active paid referrals. Okay, so that means that you need to go to a recent send button meeting and have at least 2 active paid referrals, and also make sure that you've ticked the bottom one here, the radio button on the bottom. I'm a full-timer. Okay, and then make sure you update that by hitting the update button. So once you're a full-timer, you qualify to be in these weekly Bitcoin contests. If you have not updated your KCBO profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups before they can see the Bitcoin Bounty menu under the account area of KCBO. Okay, this is inside your Kringle Cashback office. They can collect the Bitcoin Bounty even on their first 2 paid sign-ups that they need to qualify as a full-timer. All right. So I'll just read that again. They can collect the Bitcoin Bounty even on their first 2 paid sign-ups. Okay. So the minimum you have to have to start this contest is 2 paid sign-ups. Okay. And then you will see this area appear inside your Kringle Cashback office. I'd like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect their Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I'm personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the requests come in, and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. So as soon as you earn that Bitcoin bounty, a lot of the time admin is approving that before even 24 hours. Okay, so he did say it might be 24 hours, but he's going to do it within under 24 hours a lot of the time. So this is a very exciting time of year for TBC. On Wednesday, May 1st, 2019, we begin another redemption period where our members can redeem their cookies for TBC Kringle coins, which is spendable with our participating merchants. Woohoo! Cookies are just a simple point system. We have 2 redemption months per year in May and November during the distribution phase of TBC. These are the months we actually create TBC Millionaires. Okay, guys, in these months when we're doing the redemption times, this is when we are creating a lot of TBC Millionaires. Okay, and this is just not some, monopoly money game or anything like that. This is real currency, and you can use this real currency to buy real, clothing, real appliances, real cell phones, whatever you want to buy, and it's available now, at your disposal, and you can actually redeem this on the 1st of May if you want to. However, I would not probably redeem it until the end of that time, because who knows, you might pick up a whole lot more cookie rewards. So this is the 2019 promo explained in detail. Okay, this was put out just in the new year, how you can actually earn more TBC and help the other person to become an instant millionaire. So a purchase of 40 grain of Kringles will entitle you to at least get a whole TBC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting new members into TBC. One TBC coin today is worth $8,642,984, and $8 million is a massive amount of money. If you have completed the transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TBC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available, so become a TBC broadcaster today. Okay, I've got a lot of people telling me they want to be broadcasters, and they've done their setup. I've helped them with the setup on those broadcast channels. There might be 1 or 2 that may have not done that yet, but you guys, now is the time if you want to become broadcasters. I've got 3 different Filipino people I can think of straight away now that could become broadcasters. One of those 3 have actually already, 2 of them are already broadcasters, but one of those 3 needs to become a broadcaster because she keeps telling me she wants to become the TBC host for the Philippines. Okay, so if you're listening to this, Amira, please become a broadcaster as soon as you can. So you have the entire month to click on the redeem button within the rewards area of your KCBO. So use most of the month to accumulate as many cookies as you can before you complete the redemption process. You can only click the redeem button once during a redemption month, and any cookies collected after that during the month will carry over to be available to redeem in November, the next redemption period. Okay, so if you don't redeem it this time around, and the next time around, which will be in November, you can redeem those cookies then if you choose. Up to you. So don't be in a hurry to redeem early in the month of May, just what I was saying earlier. Once you complete your part of the process to redeem, you need to wait for the admin team to process your redemption to see the TBC Kringle coins in your TBC 009 wallet, which takes about 24 hours from that time you completed your part of the process. A complete and detailed accounting of the cookies you have earned in the rewards area of KCBO. If you feel there is any mistake in that accounting, then send in a help desk ticket before you start the redemption process. The support team will respond and fix anything out of order as fast as they can. For the most part, the system is very accurate and works fine 99% of the time. Should you end your partnerships with your coaches and leaders once you have enough of your own TBC coins to complete transactions? No. Only end your partnerships when you are completely confident that you can build TBC without any additional help from them. Okay? One of the biggest complaints I hear from TBC leaders is that members get plenty of coin and then end their partnerships, yet expect the leader to give them plenty of their time in ongoing training. Training is over when you end a partnership. How many coins you have doesn't matter. TBC leaders that actually know what they are doing in TBC are a rare thing and should be appreciated through the compensation to them that comes through partnerships. It's not that the leaders are giving you the cold shoulder. Once you break off the partnerships with them, they are just busy with the partners they are mentoring. Okay, we're mentoring new people all the time, so time can take up, that can take up a lot of time. So the idea here is that you become fully trained so you can start to get members into the TBC. Into TBC, you are not fully trained yet. Remember, this is the distribution phase of TBC, and recruiting is the name of the game. That is how we will grow to 1 billion members. Okay, balance your needs with proper compensation to those that help you get what you need. I expect well-trained members to earn a ridiculously large income during the distribution phase of TBC. Okay, so there's a lot of money to be earned in TBC with the Bitcoin contest happening, the bounty happening. It's all there in front of us, guys, on the blog, fresh today. And here's the gentleman that's just earned himself another 200 grains of gold for the third time. Mr. Victor Adichie from Nigeria, Africa, you know, has already done this 3 times in a row with 28 paid signups. Okay, it sounds like 28 paid signups is a lot, but if you divide it up into 7 days, that's 4 paid signups a day, 4 paid signups per day. I mean, it's not hard, guys. If you know if you know your numbers, that's basically it. If you know your numbers, you will succeed in this big time. If you don't know your numbers, you will not get anywhere. You will not succeed. Okay, that's just the way it is in doing business. All right. So admin will be attending the broadcasters meeting today. This is the broadcasters meeting that Stephen Cuffey did. Unfortunately, I wasn't awake to see this, but I'm going to be going back on that and watching that broadcasters meeting as usual. So the weekly broadcasters meeting hosted by Stephen Cuffey starts 30 minutes before the weekly send button meetings at 8:30 PDT, which is about 3:30 a.m. in New Zealand. So that's 4:30 Western African time, 4:30 p.m. So if you are a TBC broadcaster, or even if you just want to learn how to become a TBC broadcaster, you are invited to attend this meeting. You can contact Stephen Cuffey at his Facebook ID there to get an invitation to the broadcasters group where the link to this weekly meeting is shared. All TBC broadcasters should attend, especially this one with admin. Oops. As admin, I want to empower the TBC broadcasters and assist them to experience personal achievements beyond what they have already done in TBC. That's why I will be attending this meeting to be hands-on with our TBC broadcasters. Our TBC broadcasters are special and carry our message to our TBC community and to the whole world. I expect our TBC broadcasters to enjoy the greatest rewards TBC has to offer, and I don't want to leave any of them behind as we speak up in TBC, as we speed things up in TBC. So don't miss the meeting. All right, so I'm going to go back to that meeting and I'm going to dissect this meeting that we had at 3:30 a.m. here in New Zealand to check it out to see what that was all about, because it is well worth, getting that information. All right, so welcome along there to Maximus Power. All right, so that's interesting to hear that. This isn't currency. The people who promote this is in the US, Canada, and now under investigation. Wow. All right, so no worries. This is all right. So the thing is with this, just saying about saying that there's more TBC than can be redeemed in mining gold. Okay, so because we're a digital currency, we haven't got the restrictions of having to physically dig into the earth, and into the rock or into these mines to find gold. Okay, there's a limited amount of this available, guys, with the TBC digital currency. Okay, so it's not like we've got a never-ending supply of it. No, once it's actually been distributed from admin's wallet to all of our TBC wallets, from admin's account to TBC 009 wallets, and that's fully distributed, then there will be no more distribution of those coins. Okay. All right, so let's have a look here. 12:30 just told me there, just come up. But just wanted to quickly show you this one, guys. This is in the Philippines. Filipinos show up showing solidarity wearing TBC shirts. Oh, wow. This guy here looks like he's doing a great job. TBC is a movement now, guys. It always has been, but
may buntag mga TBC Philippines, ako si Noli Repel, and this is TBC Eagle Group. Ngayong adlaw mga kaigsunan, mga kaibit. All our friends, or TBC all over the world, please. Ako i-acknowledge ko ang akong GWA, TBC leaders, si Ma'am Halima Narawi.
Okay, so that's the T positions, all looking at in the same colour shirts there. Look at that. Well, let's go a bit further forward there. There we are. You can see them a bit better there. Red and yellow, I think it is. Yeah. Hard to see in the sunlight though, isn't it? Let's just go a bit further here. Okay. All right, that's brilliant. So go back to that one. I think we looked at that one yesterday. How do you do anything is how you will do everything. Okay, so I've seen that one yesterday. Just wanted to give you guys, just before we go, as a quick update on the contests as we stand today. This is the current full-time leaderboard. There's still plenty of time there, guys. 5 days and around about 16 hours available, or 16 or 17 hours, 5 days left to be able to look at that already. Look at this. Ace Fletcher's already on 16 paid sign-ups and it's only just began. So he is really, really determined to take it out next week. I can see that now. Okay, it looks like it's going to be between Ace Fletcher and Victor Adichie, who lives there in the Nigeria area of Africa. All right, underneath at the moment we've got Manata George, Semi Lou, somebody, Blee, Semi Lou Blee, which is actually the other way around there, Blee Semi, Jose Tana, Charles Nisikita. Wow, look at that. And look at that. Already you can see like these new ones coming up here at the top, like Russian Federation, Kenya. These other guys have been up the top a lot of the time, but now when they see these other countries, starting to come in, because these other countries can actually see that there's money to be made out of Bitcoin here. Okay, so they want to be able to win that competition. So well done so far, Ace Fletcher, with 16 active paid sign-ups so far, and we've just began it. We've just began. So incredible stuff. Just one other thing I just wanted to mention. This is what I wanted to quickly just run over there with you, talking about Trump takes sovereignty from the UN. So this is Dan Lutz. I'm just in the process of watching this one too at the moment. Different one. Sorry, this is a different one to this one I saw. But this one here, I'm going to just play a couple of minutes of that and tell me what you think. Leave a comment in the chat box.
Because that gave the UN control over our arms, and so he just took the signature back and he did it on stage. So we can play that again if you like, and I have it queued up whenever we're ready to do that. So that put me in a very good mood for today. So
it puts me in a great mood, and I just to reiterate what you're saying, I think it's really powerful. So Dan is going to play the clip from President Donald Trump today speaking at the NRA, and at the NRA today he announced that the U.S. will withdraw its support for the United Nations treaty to regulate the multi-billion-dollar global arms trade. So this is a massive, massive, massive move, because he's declaring that we will never surrender our sovereignty to some other country. And the way that this worked, it's already been implemented in places like New Zealand and Australia, where they just fabricated reasons to come and seize the weapons of the people. They're actually trying to do it right now in New York. But our sovereignty, on some level, we have the right to defend ourselves. And President Trump just struck a major blow for the entire world in this speech. So go ahead, man, you can play.
let's do it.
And we have shut down the previous administration's massive abuse of power, known as Operation Choke Point. Under this ill-advised program, government bureaucrats discouraged banks from making loans to gun retailers. a backdoor attack on private gun ownership that will never be allowed to happen on my watch. That's step one, folks. Step one. You know what step 2, 3, and 4 is? Step 4 is you don't have guns. You don't have any way to protect yourself. Today I'm proud to announce another historic step to protect your Second Amendment rights. All
right, so if you want to see the rest of that, about how Trump was standing up for the people there to take the sovereignty back from the UN, who are trying to control the gun laws and things like this, not just in this country, but in many countries. We saw it recently here in New Zealand. Everyone's been hushed up about that one, you know. So there we go, guys. That's basically everything for today. Just going to stop sharing my screen there. Thank you guys for also joining me there today. Really appreciate that, and also the regular supporters there, Artiful, Simon, and also the other crew guys, the other guys from the same crew there in Bangladesh. Great to have you guys there too when you're able to come in there. So guys, thanks very much once again. I'll be back again tomorrow for TBC Live Broadcast 319. In the meantime, guys, have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and peace.